Hello! Hello! Everyone say a nice big hello!
Hello!
Hello! Welcome, one and all, as we are now here. We have finally reached This Is It. This is the Extreme Improv Xstreamed Team Championship 2022 Grand Finale. So, hello everyone out there in internet land, watching wherever you are around the world. Make sure that you share the show, tell everyone to get involved, get excited, because we are going to crown the team champions of this year. Now, as you will have been knowing if you have been following the show all the way through the last 10 or so days, 11 or so days, it's been so long, it's been a roller coaster. We have either the champions to be being the Flames or the Mafia. Now, as always, audience, I will direct your eyes in the direction of the bottom of the screen, and there you will see the suggestion box. Currently in the suggestion box, it says support the show. Subscribe at www.youtube.com/extremeimprov. So if you would be so kind as to smash that subscribe button, that would be absolutely spectacular. Now, I said that my goal for this championship was to get the Extreme Improv YouTube channel up to 800 subscribers, and unless YouTube take a couple away, because they sometimes do this, it looks like we made it. Yay! Now, I will say that I'm not monetized until I get to 1,000, and then I'll probably earn like 5 pence. So if you can get me an extra 200 tonight, guys, that'd be great. But 800 was the goal, and we made it. So let's now replace what we're looking for in the suggestion box. And audience, could you give us some suggestions of random words? Give us some suggestions of random words, and we will use them to inspire our opening game. But whilst we wait for the random words to come in, let's meet tonight's competitors. First of all, for the Flames, Jimmy Mack, say hello to the people.
Hey everybody, I'm Jimmy Mack. I'm here in Los Angeles, and I'm playing for and in behalf of the Flames.
Okay, and someone who will flame on is going to be Danny O'George.
Hello, flame on. Danny, I'm from Portsmouth, and the rest of my play folks are actually at a group jam, so it's just me.
Okay, fantastic. Now, someone who isn't just you, in fact, I'm not sure that they are you at all, is someone to say hello to the people.
Hey, this is Sujit from Bangalore, India, and I also am part of the Flames.
Okay. Someone else who is part of the Flames is Jojo.
Hi, I'm Jojo. I'm actually not calling in from Liverpool today. I'm calling in from Grimsby, which isn't grim, but it's amazing, and it's in north-eastish England.
Okay, well, someone who certainly isn't grim, at least not in my experience. Michael, say hello to the people.
Hello, I'm Michael. Originally from Canada, now living in San Francisco in the central western continental US, and I'm one of the Flames.
Okay, so they are our Flames audience. If you are Team Flame, then support them throughout the show with lots of votes and give us lots of suggestions and things as well. But now let's meet their opponents, the Mafia. So, starting us off, Robbie Knuckles, say hello to the people.
Hey everybody, my name's Robbie, and it's a pleasure to be here on the day of my daughter's wedding to entertain you today.
Okay, now speaking of Robbie Knuckles' daughter, Dave, say hello to the people.
Hello to the people, I am Dave MC, representing the Parisian and European Mafia, and I'm very excited to be here on the day of my daughter's wedding.
Okay, now speaking of Dave's daughter, Nelson, say hello to the people.
Hi, I'm Nelson Morgan, the guy with 2 last names or 2 first names. I'm from the central part of the United States, Oklahoma, and I'm with the Mafia, and we got you.
Okay, now someone we do have is Nelson's daughter, Diz. I'm going to keep this one going.
Hi everybody. My name is Diz. I'm representing the southeastern United States Mafia, also known as the Good Old Boys, here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And I'm happy to be here on the day of my daughter's wedding.
Okay, now speaking of the person that is marrying Diz's daughter, Marty, say hello to the people.
Jesus Christ.
Hey everybody, this is Marty here, part of the Seattle Mafia, and I'm here to place a well-severed horse head into the bed of everyone in the flames.
Okay. Now, I am slightly worried, especially with the Mafia here, because Danny has gone missing and so has Jojo. And moments before Jojo disappeared, like, a person who we couldn't see their face of turned up with, like, a sack behind her. So, God knows what's going on here. So, two of the flames are down. Two of the flames have been extinguished.
We're on camera, so we have an alibi.
Yeah, but we can't see what you're doing with your hands, Rob, and we know you're always doing something with your hands. Right, so, with this, let's go over to the comment section, and we've got loads of comments already, and let's have a look. We are going to, oh my god, there's so many comments. Go Power, go Jojo, says Sandra, oh George, and let's see what else we got. Thumbs up from Sophie J, Serendipity, oh, Serendipity. Okay, let's have a look for a word, though. Oh, yes. Apocalypse. Apocalypse. And this is going to be an apocalyptic first round because we're going to mix things up on this show as we have been all the way through the championship. And we're going to play a round of verbatim forward reverse style. So what's going to happen here is one of our performers is going to be given 30 seconds to create a dramatic monologue. After that, we are going to come to another performer who will have to recreate their monologue as precisely as they can with the lines going in reverse order. So they will start at the end and have to get back to the beginning by the end of the 30 seconds.
Wow.
So, rolling a dice to see who we have first. We are going to start things off with Dave. Dave, so you will create the first monologue for us.
But you've got the easy part, Dave.
And well, that's what you think. That's what you think.
No, I don't.
So, what word did I say? Apocalypse. Dave, you will have 30 seconds on the theme of apocalypse. And here you go.
Some people say they don't know how the world ended. Others have different ideas of how it ended. My best guess is when everyone ran to the shops and bought loads of toilet paper, and thus the terrible war began. We all started off safe at first, but it got worse after a while. Everyone started using dock leaves, and then suddenly using the newspapers. And then it got even worse after that.
And that is time. That is time. Thank you very much there, Dave, representing the Mafia. Now we are going to come to one of the flames. So, to attempt to recreate that going in reverse order, we're going to have Danny. Oh, George. So, Danny, you will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Dave's original performance, but with the added challenge of each line of dialogue has to go in reverse order. So you'll start at the end and work back to the beginning. And here you go.
It got even worse after that. People started using newspapers. And then they started using dock leaves. And then it got worse after that. I think it was people bought all the toilet paper. Some people went to the supermarket. Others have other theories. Some people have ideas as to how it all started.
And that is time. That is time. Well done there, Danny. Well done. So now we are going to come back to one of the Mafia. And this time we are going to have Marty. Marty, you will have the challenge of attempting to recreate Danny's recreation of Dave's original performance. But you're going to have to reverse the reversal that Danny just did, which will be putting it back in the original order as Dave showed us originally. So with this, Marty, you will have 30 seconds on the clock, and here you go.
We don't know how it started. We think it started when people started going to the grocery store. And they bought all the toilet paper. And no one had anything to wipe their ass. So they started using the dark leaves, whatever the fuck that is. And they started using the newspapers. And we think that's how it started. And But that wasn't the end. Oh no.
And that is time. That is time. Well done there, Marty. So now we're going to come to another flame who will have to reverse Marty's reversal of Danny's reversal of Dave's original performance. So you'll be attempting to recreate Marty's performance, but putting it in reverse order. And this time for the flames, we will have Sujith. You will have 30 seconds on the clock, and here you go.
And that was how it got even worse. And before that, what happened was that we were actually using dog leaves. It all started when people bought all the toilet paper, and when they went in search for the toilet paper, they went to the grocery stores. And before that, what happened was that it got so bad, and we do not know how it got here. It was the start of the apocalypse.
And that is time. That is time. Now, obviously, things have been a little bit unfair to the old Flames because they've had to go in reverse 2 times in a row. Now, we're not going to be that cruel, so we're going to hand things back over to Jimmy Mac. Jimmy Mac, you will now have 30 seconds to attempt to reverse Sujith's, reversal of Marty's, reversal of Danny's, reversal of Dave's original performance. And here you go.
Some people thought they knew how it started. Other people were pretty sure that nobody knows how it started. That's when things got bad. That's when they had to run to the supermarket. That's when they bought up all the toilet paper. Then they started buying up all the newspapers. Then they started buying up all the dark leaves, whatever the fuck they are. But that wasn't the end of it. Oh no.
And that is time. That is time. So now, to take things full circle for us, Dave, you're now going to have to do the reverse version of Jimmy Mac's forward version of Sujith's reverse version of Marty's reversal of Danny's reversal of your original monologue. So basically,
I'm going backwards.
You are. And
why
here,
didn't you just say that?
You go.
Showbiz. Showbiz. That's why.
The fuck is a dock leaf? Whatever the fuck that's supposed to be. Where everyone kept going to the supermarket, and we lost. You used up all the toilet paper and all the newspapers. It just never got worse after that. You know what else? It just never remember whatever things go in reverse. Toilet paper.
And that is time. Well done. So, audience, it is now voting time. Who do you think did the best forward reversal of who came before? If you feel that it was Dave, then vote for Dave. If you think it was Sujith, vote Sujith. Should you believe it was Jimmy Mac, vote Jimmy Mac. If you think it was Marty, vote Marty. And if you think it was Danny O'George, then vote for Danny O'George. Put your votes into the comment section as quick as humanly possible. And let's ask our experts. Diz, who do you think did the best first recreation of the person that came before?
Not entirely sure what I just watched, honestly. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Marty for kicking it up a notch and taking full advantage of that 8 p.m. time slot over there in the UK and dropping that F-bomb.
Okay, Jojo, what's your opinion?
Definitely the Flames.
Doesn't
matter who it is.
Nelson.
Oh, I gotta go with Marty.
Okay.
He did the best. I mean, you talk about hyping it up. He got after it.
Yeah, so audience, either vote for the performer, or if you want to simplify it, just vote for the team. It's all good, because we will add them up. Michael, what would you say?
I really liked Sujith's recreation. He didn't see... He got all the lines, although he didn't seem confident the whole time, and at the end, when you called time, he's just like, yeah. And I agree, he nailed it.
Okay, so with this, let's go over to the comment section and see what you've got. As always, on the Honor System, guys, help me keep track of where the votes are. And audience, as I have reminded you before, you can only vote once per voting round. This is your one and only warning on this. I will mention it again, but if I find that anyone has double voted, I will discount that audience member's votes entirely. So, get ready, because here comes the votes. Oh my God, here comes the votes indeed. And we have votes for Flames, Dave, Flames, Mafia, Marty. I'm a fan of Danny George. Flames, says Jennifer Prescott. Flames, Sujith, Marty, Danny, Dave, Marty, Danny, Mafia, says Lindsay. Marty, Mafia, Danny George, Flames, and let's see any more. Marty, funny. Oh my God, it's busy tonight. Danny, Jimmy Mac, Mafia, Marty, Mafia, Sujith, Marty, Mafia, Flames, Flames, Mafia, and Flames. So, anyone keep track? How many Flames get?
15.
15.
I counted 16.
16.
Okay.
How many did the Mafia get?
I got just the word Mafia, 7.
Just
I
the
wasn't
words.
counting
I got 15 as well, including the
15. 15. Do you know what? This is going to be a busy one. I'm going to simplify it with the names that we'll go for later. But I'm going to say it's a tie. 1 point apiece. After that, 1 point apiece, I just said. Right. 1 point apiece. Everyone, peaches all round. Peaches and cream. So, with this, we're going to move rapidly on to our next game. And our next game is going to be single syllable questions only. Single syllable questions only.
David, why?
Things will get nicer in a minute. I just have to make it a bit spicy. I just need to spice things up for the finale and all. It'll get easier after this, I promise. Right, so the way this works, audience, is in this scene, everything the performers say has to be a question, but also all of the words they use to make up these questions have to be single-syllable words. So, for example, they can say hi, but they cannot say hello. They can say Dave, but they cannot say Dave-id. Everything has to be single-syllable words, and all of the sentences have to be questions. The performers will have a maximum of 1 minute of scene time each. If they last the minute, then they score a point for their team. If they are able to trip up their opponent whilst on screen and so that they make a mistake, then they'll get another point for their team that way. So let's roll a dice. And in fact, we'll make sure we get a couple of people who weren't in the last round. Starting us off, Jojo. Jojo for the Flames. Let's find one of the mafioso. And we will have Nelson. Jojo and Nelson. Audience, just before we get on with this, could you give us some suggestions of famous films? Give us some suggestions of famous films, and we will use them for an upcoming game. But for now, let's see what word we've got. We have the word trumpet. Trumpet. So the word is trumpet. And so everything has to be single syllable. Everything has to be a question. And here we see Jojo. Here we see Nelson. The timer for both teams starts on 0. And here you go.
Can you play the horn?
And you?
Yes.
Oh, freeze! Oh, so yes is an answer. It is not a question. So with that, Nelson, you are eliminated. And Jojo, you score a point for the Flames. We will get another of the Mafia in. Diz, in you go, and the time continues now.
Do I not look like I can play the horn?
Can you blow it hard?
How hard would you like it blown?
Can you make a loud noise?
Is this loud enough?
Oh, enough! Enough is enough. And with that, Jojo, you score another point for the Flames. Diz, you're eliminated. And we will get another mafioso in, Robbie Knuckles, and continue now.
Can you stop that?
Can you say again?
Oh, freeze again!
Freeze!
Oh, so with that, Jojo, you're eliminated, and that scores a point for the Mafia. And so we'll move Jojo, and let's get another Flame in the game. And we will have Michael. In you go, and time continues now.
Can I stop what?
make bad sound.
Freeze! Well, I don't think that was a question, was it?
Yeah.
Question.
Okay, so with that, Rob, you're eliminated. Michael, you score another point for the Flames there. So, Rob, you are eliminated. Who is left for the Mafia? Dave, in you go, and time continues now.
Care to beat my drum?
Your drum.
What's that noise?
It's too loud.
Oh, with that, Michael, you're eliminated. 59 seconds. This is a record-breaking round. So, with that, let's see. Sujith, you haven't been in, have you? And in you go.
Who said this?
Who said what?
Are you all up?
Are we not down?
Ooh.
When did we go down?
Do you want to dance?
What?
Do you want to
I'll allow. Keep going.
What just that?
Are you there?
Am I?
Aren't you?
Freeze!
Alright.
Okay, freeze. Okay, so Dave, you have lasted a minute. The first to do so in the game after one very questionable moment, which I'll just about allow. But Dave, we will tag you out. Is there anyone left for the Mafia? Marty, in you go, and your time continues now.
Is this the street end?
What street do you want to go down?
The one with weeds.
Oh, the one with... Oh, Sujith, you were 1 second away from a minute. Marty, you scored a point for the Mafia. Unbelievably bad luck. Right, so let's see. Who has not been in for the Flames? Danny, and in you go.
Would you like to blow my big brass tube?
How would you like it blown?
Why don't you show me?
Can you pull it out, big boy?
Do you want me to pull it out right here?
Will you rub it first?
With what?
Can you rub it with oil?
What type of oil would you like me to rub it with?
Oh, freeze! Marty,
How
you
can
have
I blow
lasted the
it?
minute. Are there any members of the Mafia who haven't been in?
Don't think so.
Okay, but Jimmy Mac, you've not been in.
Jimmy.
I haven't, no.
Okay, so with this, we will tag Marty out. Jimmy Mac, we will tag you in. And now all you basically have to do is last out without either of you making a mistake. And here you continue.
Who was
What's that guy for real?
Who was that guy with the horn and oil?
Where did he come from?
And you both made it, so well done. You get the last 2 points there. Congratulations. So, with that, audience, let's have a quick look over at the audience section, just see if you're saying anything of interest. Let's have a look. Wait. So we've got lots of suggestions of movies. This is great. Fantastic. Audience. Oh, wow. There's so many suggestions here. Can we now get some suggestions, audience, of professions? Give us some suggestions of professions, audience. And we're going to need a lot of them today. We're going to need a lot of them, but you'll find out why soon. So, with this, we are now going to do 1 minute musical remake. 1 minute musical remake.
Yay!
1 minute musical
Why
remake.
torture the audience like this?
Okay, so the way this will work is we will get 2 or 3 performers at a time, and they will, from the same team, and they will have to do a 1-minute musical remake of a famous film. So, with this, let's see what we've got here. Now, audience, I'll just quickly remind you, if you're watching for the first time, I greet you warmly and say welcome. But if you would be so kind, whichever platform you're watching on, head over to youtube.com/ExtremeImprov and smash that subscribe button. Because the more people that subscribe, the more we'll be able to push these shows out for more lovely people like yourselves to be able to watch. Now then, let's have a look. Rolling the dice first to see who we will have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we are going to have Robbie Knuckles. So we're going to start off with the Mafia. So Rob and Marty. Rob and Marty, you'll start us off. Let's find a film that we would like you to turn into a musical. Aliens. Aliens. So Rob and Marty. Here we see Rob. And where is Marty hiding? The top of my screen somewhere. There you are. Rob and Marty. This is a 1-minute musical remake of Aliens. So for clarity, that's Aliens, not Alien. And here you go.
Ripley, we found you floating in space. You've been out there for 18 years.
Yes, we are, and we are falling in love while we kill these aliens.
Oh, Ripley, my heart bursts just like a chest burster coming out.
Yes, my heart burns for you too, and since you don't have a mustache, Mr. Bean, I know you're a good guy in this movie.
Oh, and here come the aliens. Game over, man!
Oh,
Game
no.
over!
Stay away from her, you bitch! You itch! I itch, you bitch! Stay away from her! Maybe you can.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. Oh, I love that musical. My favourite number is the Ballad of the Xenomorph. Right. So with this, let's see who will represent the Flames. So we'll get 2 of the Flames to begin with, and who's our nearest Flame at the top there? Have you guys reorganised the screen? Because it's all Mafia then all Flames. That's amazing that it's happened like that. Incredible.
Yes, David, we did that on purpose.
It is possible to do it, so I don't know. Right, so, anyway, I just never do it. I never do it. So, starting us off here, we're going to have Michael. We'll see who will be with Michael. And Danny. Michael and Danny. Let's find a film for you. My Fair Lady. I think that is a musical, so we won't take that one.
Yeah.
We will get. This is a musical. The Sound of Music. The Greatest Showman. What's got audience? Come on. Right. Come on. Right. Could you do a 1-minute musical remake of Silence of the Lambs? Silence of the Lambs. Okay. So here we see Michael, and here we see Danny. Oh, George. And this is a 1-minute musical remake of Silence of the Lambs. And here you go.
There is a hole, we don't know how you got in. Put the lotion on the skin.
Hello, Clarice. I'm in a cell. I want some fava beans and some wine, pray tell.
You're in a cell, I need your help, even though you're a cannibal.
So then release me and let me be free. Buffet.
Release me, I'd like some fava beans with Chianti.
But I need your help to catch the killer. I'm Jodie Foster. This is a thriller.
During my trial, I wore a mask. And afterwards, I went.
Oh, that is time. That is time. Oh, I was getting too into that. Right. So, do you know what? I just want to give extra props there, just because like Danny did the whole thing with a nosebleed that he was having to hold. So congratulations there, Danny. But with that, audience, we will have a vote here now. We'll give a couple of opportunities for points. So, audience, do you vote? Which film did you think was the better 1-minute musical remake? Do you vote for the Mafia with Aliens, or do you vote for the Flames with Silence of the Lambs? Put your votes into the comment section now, and let's ask our experts what they thought was the better one. Nelson, which do you think was the better 1-minute musical?
Hands down, the best musical, the best coordination goes to the Mafia.
Okay. What would you say, Jojo?
Well, because you didn't have to put up with my singing. Because
Oh, we will.
yeah, but it's got to still go to the Flames.
Okay. And what would you say, Diz?
Oh, I loved what they did with Aliens. They had the romance, they had the big line, the big fight with the Queen. They had all that stuff. So definitely the Aliens remake.
Okay. All I can say is, like, I can't guarantee that Sujit will do a 1-minute remake of Ghost Rider, but I hope that we can make this happen. Right, so let's go over to the comment section, because, audience, as always, we need to get these votes in as quick as we can, and we won't wait around, just because I know we're so thankful there's a lot more people watching for the grand finale, but you've got to get these votes in quick, because otherwise we could just sit here, keep waiting. So, let's have a look for when they began. Get ready to help me keep track, because here we go. We have Flames, Aliens, Aliens? Oh, God. Right, so help me keep track if it's the same film. Right, so Flames, Aliens, Mafia, Aliens by Mafia, Flames. Hope your nose feels better soon, Danny. That's not a vote, but that's from Jessica Huff. Flames, Aliens, game over, dude. Flames. Flames, Silence of the Lambs. Mafia were brilliant. Flames, Silence of the Lambs. Mafia, The Silence of the Flames. Mafia. Flames, Silence of the Lambs. Aliens. Mafia. +1 on The Silence of the Lambs, says Owen O'Leary. Flames, The Alien Mafia. Mafia again. Sorry for the typo. I don't have my glasses. I don't know what that was. I missed what the original comment was. Vote for Silence of the Lambs and Danny's lovely voice, says SWAT Deeds. But Marty and Rob were the funniest. Ouch, that is a burn. Right, in both directions. Right, Mafia again. Thanks for the shout-out, says Owen O'Leary. Well, you know how we can repay that shout-out? Smash that subscribe button. So, how many did we have for the Mafia, guys?
23.
Sorry?
No, I counted 23.
23.
Okay.
How many did we have for the Flames?
I got 14.
15.
Oh, Mafia just take this one. It shows this is going to be a night of back and forth, I can tell. So now we're going to have another round of this, but this time it'll be 3 against 3. So just help me keep track, who are our 3 Flames we'll have start this time? So Jojo, Sujith, and Jimmy Mac. So let's have a look. Here we see Sujith. Here we see Jojo. And where can we find Jimmy Mac? Right, let's find a movie. See, look. See, this is what I mean. Jennifer just said 4 more subscribers to get to 800. Now, according to some things, audience, I'll just tell you how this works. If you hit that subscribe, give us a comment as well. Click that like button because it will help these subscriptions stick. It's all free subscriptions. It's just the term they use. But if you're seeing it and it's saying that it's 796, other people are saying that it's 402. Not 402, 802. So just keep interacting and they'll stick. But I appreciate it. So anyway, let's see what movie we have for Sujith, Jojo, and Jimmy Mac. Scrolling back, and let's see. Could we have a 1-minute musical remake of Star Wars. And here you go.
in a galaxy far, far away.
What the fuck is this shit? My name is Luke, and I am on Tatooine.
Chewie.
We had that spaceship, and we told Scotty, beam me up today.
Hey, old Ben, show me the way of the Force and stuff. Take me to Yoda.
Yes, that was Yoda, and we also have Luke, who won by fluke, and that's what I say, don't you know?
I am willing to blow up Darth Vader. I am willing to blow up the Death Star. I am willing to blow up this whole galaxy just for us, the rebellion.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. Well, Sujith absolutely proved that it is a space opera. Now then, let's see who are our three remaining mafioso. Dave, Diz, and Nelson. So here we see Dave. Here we see Diz. And let's see if we can find Nelson at the top of the screen. Nelson, let's find a film for you. Please, could you give us a musical remake of Forrest Gump? Forrest Gump, the musical.
David,
Yeah?
I've actually been in a musical remake of this film in the last championship.
You have?
Is that? I did, yes.
No way.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
then you're going to be really good at this. Right,
Yes.
okay.
I
No.
just
Okay, let's mix it up. I'm willing to mix it up. Okay.
I mean,
so
I got the whole thing.
Debbie does that. No, I'm joking. Right, let's see. Could you give us a musical remake of Avatar? Avatar. Okay? Wow, that's amazing that came up both years. Right, so ready? And here you go.
Unobtainium, we need unobtainium. Where can we go?
I'm so very blue.
Pandora is where we'll find the unobtainium. Young man, are you ready to give your life for your world?
Can you go to Pandoranium with me and show me how it's going to be?
I
And
can
so
show
we
you.
come down like this, and we fly like that.
A whole new world.
A dazzling place I never knew.
And stretch those wings out and
Then
soar.
you'll be putting your brain in a thing with a tail. A whole new world.
A whole new world.
A whole new world.
This war is meaningless, meaningless. This war is meaningless,
meaningless. We need
And
to
that
talk
is
about
time.
the sport.
That is time. Well done. So, audience, once again, we'll say it is now voting time. Which team would you vote for? You can put the name of the movie, but try to put the name of the team just to help us keep track. Either the Mafia, who did a 1-minute musical remake of Avatar, or the Flames, who did a 1-minute musical remake of Star Wars. Put your votes into the comment section, and once again, let's see what our experts thought. Danny, George, what would you say?
Oh, many things. As much as the Mafia were good, I'm gonna stay loyal to the Flames and say that, yeah, Flames all the way.
Okay. Let's see. What would you say, Robbie Knuckles?
They both entertain me. They both deserve a point, but I like the mix and match in that Avatar did. I like that a lot. So,
Okay.
Avatar.
Fabulous. Okay, with this, let's go over to the votes, otherwise we'll be here all night. And let's see who we've got when the voting would have started. Scroll back. Oh my god, there's so many. But get ready, because here we go. We have Mafia. Avatar is more fun than I realised. Caro Improv. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly still. I'm sorry.
Is that 2 votes now? Is that 2?
I
Yes.
don't think. I don't know. I don't know on that one.
I don't know if we
Potentially,
count
if they
comments.
vote later, then I'll let you know. Right, Mafia, Mafia, Flames, Flames, Mafia, Flames, Mafia, Mafia. The harmonies of the Mafia's performance have my vote, says Jessica Huff. My ears are definitely not burning. Mafia, Flames, Starters Opera, says, that's Caro Improv, who I may have just mentioned. Right, Flames have it for making Star Wars a literal space opera, says Yami no Bahamut. Mafia, Mafia, George of the Mountains and Yi Qing would be proud, Sujith. Let's have a look. Hannah Carey says Flames, here for the Star Wars opera. Mafia, Flames, Mafia, Flames, 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 Mafia, Mafia, Mafia again. Flames for coming up with their own music instead of stealing songs from other films, says James Parker. Mafia, wonderful Mafia. Mafia, they were brilliant. Mafia, Mafia. Where was the bending in the Avatar musical? Mafia, brilliant. That was a comment.
Funny.
Okay. I didn't vote for Avatar, they then clarify. Okay. So that was a burn. Right, okay. Flames and Flames again. How many did we get for Flames?
15.
15. How many did we get for Mafia?
I got at least
22.
18.
Oh,
22.
this is basically the exact same. Okay, audience.
22.
Flames, you need to rally some more viewers in because I think that's the exact same score as last time. And if people are just staying loyal, then we don't want this to be all over yet. But we will say Mafia gets the point. But with this, we are going to move on to our next round. Let's have a look. That's a different avatar, Brian, says Owen O'Leary. Right. Audience, we're going to go on to some joke-telling games. We're going to go on to some joke-telling games. Yes, plural. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a game of Sex With Me here on Extreme Improv. Sex With Me. And the way this works is it is a joke-telling game. The way it works is the performers will tell jokes which will follow the rhythm of Sex With Me is like a blank. And then they will explain the reason why. We're going to replace the word blank with the name of a profession. So it'll be Sex With Me is like the name of profession. And then they will give the punchline. So after this, audience, you'll get a chance to vote on which team you think came up with the funniest jokes. And we're going to say Sex With Me is like a lawyer. Sex With Me is like a lawyer. If you have a joke, give a wave. Diz.
Sex With Me is like a lawyer. I'm going to be going over your briefs all night.
Ah, Dave.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. We all rise.
Because everyone's in order on the screen, I'm going to have to bounce back and forth, otherwise it'll always be the same team. Right, Jimmy Mack.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. I'll get you off.
Danny.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. If you don't win, it's no fee.
Marty.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. They object.
Nelson.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. I'll see you in court.
Sujith.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. It depends on how good it is, and depending on how high you are. It depends on your highness.
Okay, Diz.
Sex With Me is like a lawyer. An old man will be sitting there in a robe judging us.
Jojo.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. We both like dressing up.
Danny.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. Dirty and crooked.
Jimmy Mack.
Sex with me is like a lawyer, so let's go to my chambers.
Michael.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. You won't just be working with me, but my whole team.
Nelson.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. I will never tell you the truth.
Sujith.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. It always ends in defamation.
Rob.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. You might end up in handcuffs.
Dave.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. I always get jack off.
Oh my God, Diz.
Sex With Me is like a lawyer. It's going to end up as the basis of a shitty made-for-TV movie.
Michael.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. I need you to show me the body.
Nelson.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. You will be bankrupt.
Dave.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. There's always room for objection.
Jimmy Mack.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. You will be judged for it in front of a jury of your peers.
Danny.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. I'll have you pleading, all right?
Okay. Marty, and then Jojo, and we're going to... Oh, okay. If your hands are up now, then we'll take them. If not, then we'll mix it up. Marty.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. There's always a surprise witness.
Jojo.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. They're always trying to raise the bar.
Sajith.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. It either depends on the constitution or the prostitution.
Michael.
Sex with me is like a lawyer. It goes for a really, really, really long time, and at the end, you're not sure it was worth bringing up.
Okay, excellent. Now, we're going to change things up. We are going to say that sex with me is like a puppeteer. Sex with me is like a puppeteer. Robbie Knuckles.
Sex with me is like a puppeteer. I'm going to be sticking my hand up somewhere.
That's mine.
Everyone was like, oh, that's mine. Right, okay,
That's
Michael.
mine.
Sex with me is like a puppeteer. I can control you with just my fingers.
Oh, wow. Sajith.
Sex with me is like a sex with me is like a puppeteer. It depends on the fingering.
Jojo.
Sex with me is like a puppeteer. There's always fur in places I don't want it.
Nelson.
Sex with me is like a puppeteer. Somebody else will be speaking for me.
Diz.
Oh crap! I drew a complete blank. I drew a complete blank. Sex with me is like a puppeteer. It's going to be the basis of a children's show. No, that's probably.
Dave.
Sex with me is like a puppeteer. I always wear a glove.
Marty.
Sex with me is like a muppeteer. My fingers are going to end up smelling like bacon.
Jimmy Mack.
Sex with me is like a puppeteer. That's right. Jim is hands-on.
Michael.
Sex with me is like a puppeteer. I know how to pull your strings.
Robbie Knuckles.
Sex with me is like a puppeteer. You'll probably end up being disappointed in the show.
Danny.
Sex with me is like a puppeteer, but you best be careful because I ended up having to marry Annette.
Sajith. Very good.
Sex with me is like a puppeteer. You gotta kiss Kermit to get the prince.
Nelson.
Sex with me is like a puppeteer. You won't hear me, but you will definitely feel me.
Diz.
Sex with me is like a puppeteer. To prove my prowess and skill, I'm going to be drinking a glass of water the entire time.
Jojo.
Sex with me is like a puppeteer. All you've got to do is tickle me, Elmo.
Michael.
Sex with me is like a puppeteer. You lie there all wooden and I do all the work.
Marty.
Sex with me is like a puppeteer. There will always be people behind the curtain on their knees.
Danny.
Sex with me is like a puppeteer. I want to play a game.
Okay, if your hands are up now, we'll take you, but otherwise, Jimmy Mack.
Sex with me is like a puppeteer because I'm too skexy for my shirt. Too skexy for my shirt. So skexy it hurts.
And Robbie Knuckles.
Sex with me is like a puppeteer. It comes with strings attached.
Okay, and that is scene. Well done. Well done. So, with that,
Yes, Danny.
audience, please vote now. Which team do you think came up with the funnier jokes? Either Mafia or Flames? Flames or Mafia? Put your votes into the comment section now. And whilst we have a look, whilst we wait for that, let's see if you wrote any jokes for us. The person... I missed this. Like, profession was the person who runs the timer for Extreme Improv. Me. I run the timer. Is it bad? Is it bad? Am I shit with the timer? Definitely. Right, okay. So, let's have a look. Wow, I've got to scroll miles back to find where you got
Miles?
Miles? Right, okay, so let's see. We do have a bunch of jokes. Thanks for the third shout-out, says Owen O'Leary. That's 4. Right, okay, so Jennifer says, sex with me is like a lawyer. They always pull all-nighters to get it done. Yamino Bahamut says, sex with me is like a lawyer. You'll be lying all night when I do the work. Hannah Carey says, sex with me is like a lawyer. It always ends with child support cases. Jessica Huff says, sex with me is like a lawyer. But the curly wig carpet matches the drapes. Oh no! Right. Sex with me is like a lawyer. You will be sustained, says SWAT Deeds. Sex with me is like a lawyer, says Jennifer. Can cost hundreds an hour. Sex with me is like a lawyer. You're going to need a witness, says Yami no Bahamut. Sex with me is like a lawyer. They will spend all night examining briefs. And let's see. Sex with me is like a puppeteer. Oh my god, we're only on to the second one now. I might not be able to read all of these, audience. Sex with me is like a puppeteer. You need strings to hold down Pinocchio. Sex with me is, says Hannah. Sex with me is like a puppeteer. Your arms will be tired, says Yami. Sex with me is like a puppeteer. It'll be a threesome, says SWAT Deeds. Sex with me is like a puppeteer, says Jessica. I'll tell you lies to make your nose grow. Oh my god. Right, so here come the votes. Do. Right, so get ready and flames. Mafia. Flames. Mafia. Flames. Mafia. Flames. JoJo was the best. Mafia. Flames. Flames all the way. Flames, Mafia, Flames, Mafia again, and that's where we got up to. Oh, I think Flames are taking it, but there was a huge amount of Mafia right at the end. How many did we get for Mafia?
17.
How many did we get for Flames?
Also. 18.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, it was just the way you said it was quite sheepish. Like you said, I'm going to say the next highest number.
I counted.
Okay, I'm going to believe you.
Right.
People can verify this later for how many times I said it out loud. But Danny, I will believe you because you have an honest face. No, I know it. It's like under like in his drawers. Right. So anyway, now with this, we will give the point to the Flames. Now, there's going to be an opportunity here to get a lot of bonus points because we are now going to borrow a game from our weekly Jesters Jam show where each of the performers will get 30 seconds to make as many puns as they can based around a profession. Now, I will be the judge of if I give a point, and it's literally going to be down to you making sure that I understand the joke. And I'm not going to be as nice as I normally am. So, with this, if you hear a boom, then that counts, okay? So, with this, let's go back up to the professions. Audience, very quickly, can you give us a suggestion of something exciting? Something exciting, please, audience. Now, let's see. So, to go first, we are going to have... 1, 2, 3... Diz. So I would like you to make as many dog groomer puns as you can within 30 seconds. So the basic way this works is you keep just making puns flowing as many as you can in a row, okay? And with this, dog groomer puns, and here you go.
I'd like to pause my story before I start, but I can't. I had a brush with death at the dog groomers. I had my nails clipped during the brush with death, I think I mentioned, and had to get my ears cleaned because they were just flopping all over the place. Let's see here. Oh, I had a bath. I had my belly rubbed. Now, none of these are puns.
No, they're not.
Me and I'm not good at puns. I should call in David Sarton. This is literally the worst person to start.
That is tight.
Good.
Do you know what? You caught me getting into my rhythm, and I'm just in the flow of like assuming things were puns that actually weren't. But you said it with conviction, so I'm going to say that was a score of 4. Don't think it'll be enough to win the points here.
No,
that is a first bid of 4. Now then, let's get one of the flames. See how many you can do. And the first flame I see is Sujith. So, Sujith, I would like some puns around the theme. Let's see. Audience. There's so many votes, I can't find the professions anymore. Okay, could you make some... Sujith, could you make some pirate puns in 30 seconds? And here you go.
I am a pirate and I'm going through a lean patch. I have just one eye and everyone tells me, aye.
Boom.
I actually, when I die, I want to go die like a plank.
Boom.
And then I want to go from boom to stern because that's how I'm going to swing. Right up the alley. And I'm looking for the galleys as well as the galleons because I have the balls in me to shoot them out.
Boom.
And I
and that is time. That is time. I think there was one that I literally was slow on, and just to balance out that I gave Diz an extra thing there, I will say that I will give it so that is a score of 5. So, well done there. Well done. So, let's see who will go next for the Mafia. And next up will be Marty. Marty, could you make some piano tune-up puns for us, please? Some piano tune-up puns, and here you go.
You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
Boom.
I locked myself out of the house. I hope I can find my keys.
Boom.
I fell down, but then I got upright, and I felt grand after that.
Boom.
There was I went to college and I got a Liberace degree.
Boom, and that is time. That is time. So that is a score of 5. That is a score of 5. So with this, let's see who will go next for the Flames, and we will have Danny O'George, and let's see what we can get for you. Could you give us some opera singer puns? Opera singer puns. And here you go.
You're going to have to pay me first. I charge a tenner up front.
Boom.
But we're going to have to touch base first, okay? I might have to alternate my voice a little bit during this. Oh no. It's not really my forte, I have to be honest. It's not really fair. I'm trying to be vocal about this,
Boom. Okay, that is time. That is time. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to choose something I don't know anything about, because I was just looking at Sujith's reaction, because if he got it, I was like, it must be a boom. Right, so we'll say that is another score of 5. Another score of 5. Let's see. We need another Mafia. And we are going to have Robbie Knuckles. Robbie Knuckles. Audience, feel free to put any puns around any of these in that you want as well. We'll read some of them, but probably not all. So, Robbie Knuckles, could you make as many used car salesperson puns as you can in 30 seconds? And here you go.
Just open your wallet. I know you can afford this.
Boom.
Come on. If you don't buy this car, you're going to be walking with your Chevrolet legs. Like, come on. Sorry, I don't know the key to selling you this at a good price.
Boom.
So maybe we'll go watch The Mechanic after this. After I sell you a car. The fuck was that? I don't know. You can be the new Alante.
Oh, and that is time. That is time. I'm going to say that was a score of 3 there. 3 that I understood. So, with this, let's see. Next up for the Flames. And we are going to have Jojo. Jojo, could you make as many... Oh, dear. Right, you can only see so many comments going back, and I'm just going to... I've got a limited amount of professions that I can now see, so I'm just going to have to pick one of these. Oh, dear. Could you make as many Vampire Slayer puns as you can in not 1 minute, in 30 seconds? As many Vampire Slayer puns, and here you go.
Well, this is going to suck.
Boom.
Because I'm rubbish at stuff like this. But I'll tell you what I'm not rubbish at. Eating garlic. Love the stuff. But trying to kill a vampire is hard. You need a stake. And then you just need to stab them with a bit of wood. And I did say I was rubbish at this game. So, I'll throw it out there. I need my mate Ian to come and do it instead of me.
And that is time. That is time. Oh, Joe, I'll say I was a little bit harsh on the steak one. It's because you need a steak. It was too literal for me. So we will say that was the score there of 2. So let's see who has not gone for Mafia.
Hello.
Just Dave. Dave and Nelson. So let's see. Next up will be Nelson.
Okay.
Nelson, could you give us some carpenter puns? Carpenter puns in 30 seconds, and here you go.
Well, let's hammer that out.
Boom.
I'm going to nail you to the cross.
Boom.
You have got to file. You got to get that board filed.
Boom.
You have got to sweep that trash out of that floor. You have got to get the right angle in the corner. You have to be very colorful in the things that you do, and you got to get that wall level, and you got to get it straight, and you got to get all of the things.
That is time. That is time. Do you know what? It started so well, but I felt it was a bit too just like literal in the end. I didn't see where it was quite the pun.
Puns, people.
Right. Okay. So we will say that is a score of 3 there as well. Who has not been for the Flames? Who has not been for the Flames? Michael and Jimmy Mac. So Michael, you will go next. You did that hand thing and it changed your position on the screen. Otherwise it would have been Jimmy Mac. So clever. Right, okay, so could you give us as many window washer puns as you can? Window washer puns. And here you go.
I just showered. I'm squeaky clean.
Boom.
What are you doing?
Boom.
I got a lot of feelings. I just need to bottle up.
Boom.
You're a pain in my glass.
Boom.
You're a stake in my window washing cart. Want to hire me? I'll take a...
And that is
Microsoft
time.
Windows.
That is time. Oh, a score of 4. It always seems to start so well, and then we go into panic mode. Dave, you will go last for the Mafia, so we don't need to roll the dice. And have we already had this one, flight attendant?
No.
Okay, Dave, as many flight attendant puns as you can in 30 seconds, and here you go.
If it's all the same, David, I like to exit this game here, and here.
Boom.
I feel like I need a hit of oxygen at this point. No, that's not good. It's not, is it?
Wing it, Dave. Wing
I'm
it.
gonna wing it. That's why. Just
Not
wing
allowing
it
that, sorry, interference.
You know what? With all this time, I just feel like I'm hearing the captain speaking.
I'll give that as a pity. Boom. Right, so there we go. Based on the idea that Diz interrupted, and if you assign him as captain, then it connects. But that was very loose. Right, so Jimmy Mac, let's find one more for you. And could you give us some... Oh, we've used all of the ones that I can still physically see. Let's see.
I heard there's a really great app that you can find suggestions on.
I know. Hang on, I've got some suggestion cards. I wanted it to be from the audience. So the profession on the Extreme Improv suggestion cards is profession town crier. Town crier. As many town crier puns as you can in 30 seconds. Jimmy Match, go.
Town crier, way to go medieval on me.
Boom.
Who's the king of this castle anyway, Dave?
Boom.
I mean, this is just all news to me, what's happening. You peasants, you're not a very peasant person, David.
Boom.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go surfing.
Boom.
Thank you. I'm just a vassal for puns.
Boom.
Which is a pun on
And that
vessel.
is time. That's time. A score of 5. So let's have a quick look. Okay, the Flames take the most points there. Congratulations, Flames. I will add up what they were later.
Is
but
that one
you won.
point or all the points?
No, we'll figure it out in a bit. Like, no, you get more than 1 point. You'll get all the points. I don't know. Right, I get confused now. Right, so let's have a look. Hope you'll know. Oh no, God. Right, that was ages ago. Hope your nose feels better, Danny. Let's see. Dave's jokes were not in the locked upright position. Another round like that, he might need a life jacket. It's taking its toll on me. I don't know what that one referred to. I try not to streak. I'll be honest. I said to give us some of these puns, and I can't remember what they now relate to. So that isn't.
Fun to watch her.
Right. So with this.
By the comments.
Okay. So with this, we are going to go on to our next round, and for our in fact, looking at the time. Oh, we're gonna have time. We're gonna have time. Oh, 1 second. Audience, it's your fault for being too brilliant. Give you too much to read out. Okay, we're going to have one quick round of every sentence must. Every sentence must, and then we will go on to the finale. So, with this, we are going to get 2 performers from each team. I will allow you, as you've been in this now for the last, 3 or 4 rounds, whatever it is, nominate. Who would you like to put in to 2 performers from each team? Who would you like to put into this round? You guys can have a little bit of the power here. So, Mafia, who would you like to go in to represent you in every sentence must?
This is basically another pun game, guys, so I probably should not participate in this.
I also would not participate after my disappointment.
Okay.
Marty.
Are you going for Marty and Robbie Knuckles?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who would you like to go in for the Flames? Sujith? Any other volunteers?
Anybody but me.
I'll go in.
Okay, Jimmy, Sujith, Rob, and Marty. Okay, good. So here we see Sujith. Here we see Jimmy Mac. Here we see Rob. And let's find Marty. And there we see Marty. Now, let's find out what your scene is going to be about. Audience, I asked you, just before we get to this, in fact, because time is rapidly getting away from us. Audience, could we now get some suggestions of well-known characters from fiction or people from history? Well-known characters from fiction or people from history. Okay? And with this, we will use those for our finale game, which will come up after this. We are going to need... I asked you for something exciting. And we're going to go with getting to drive a Porsche. Getting to drive a Porsche. And we're going to say that every sentence must include the name of something Disney related. Every sentence must include the name of something Disney related. Your scene is about getting to drive a Porsche. After this, audience, we'll ask you to vote on which team you think made the best creative use of this situation. Whatever. I can't be bothered to speak anymore. And here you go.
Are you trying to make a Mickey out of me?
I'm gonna be haunted if I don't get to drive this car.
You saved up like a
You're going
screw.
too fast.
Hey,
I
I'm a pretty big guy. Are you sure that I can Boba Fett in this car?
Stop driving so goofy.
Hey,
Let's send this car to Pluto.
These picks are gonna be amazing.
Hey, I'm just jungle cruising out on the highway in this car.
Who's trying to act so goofy out here?
I'm gonna drive so fast it's gonna sound like Thunder Mountain, I swear to God.
Hey, I need most speed.
I think I have a fart coming up. I gotta let it go.
Man, quit being goofy.
Let's go to a whole new world.
It is a small world after all, so I plan on running into you guys again.
If
I don't
rub
know. I
this
feel like
car,
this
you think
friendship
the
is
genie
kind
will
of...
pop out.
This friendship is kind of Panhandle Pete turned out.
Let's have a mad tea party and celebrate how fast we can drive.
I love this Tinkerbell horn. It's really nice.
Man, I just crashed the car. I think we're going to get Mr. Toad.
This
don't crash
car
my car.
makes a din as long as Aladdin.
I'm driving down to go meet Alice in Wonderland later.
Sorry, I'm a little out of it. Just call me Space Mountain.
I'll call you Tweedledum, if you don't mind.
I'd like to call this Porsche Elsa. It's nice and blue.
Let it go.
Yeah, let it go.
Hey, Mafia, you're a little quiet. Has your stream frozen?
Hey, do you have any? I gotta do some drugs. Do you have any Snow White I can bum off you?
I have 7 dwarfs out there. We're actually
My
waiting
my driving skills dwarf yours any day.
Is this car Chinese because it says Charming Prince?
Oh, don't be a
I am
dumbo.
the
Just read
king.
it correctly.
I am the king of driving.
Now, is there a computer on board this? And follow-up question, does the computer wear tennis shoes?
Wow.
This car is as small as a mouse. How will it fit in my
I want
house?
Look, I want to be happier when I drive. I want Mowgli.
You know, I got this rope. After I'm going to Rodu after this, and I'm gonna lasso her.
I need to go to the Baloo because I want to go there.
Oh, you
I
guys.
want to be able to drive. I want to be able to drive like you. I want to be like you.
Okay, and that is time. That is time. Now, audience, it is going to be voting time. Now, literally, to help assist with the voting time, I know there is a time delay, but I am going to put a timer on this just so I know how long I've given for voting. It'll also help me judge how long the time delay is. So, with this, let's see. Audience, would you vote for the Mafia or would you vote for the Flames? Put your votes into the comments section now. And let's ask our experts. What would you say, Danny? Oh, George. You were
I would say many things. But for these poor, unfortunate souls, I'm going to have to stick with the Flames.
Okay. I feel like I should try something different at this stage because you're just saying the names of your own team. It's understandable. It's understandable. What would you say, Jojo?
Well, as a massive Disney fan, I wish I'd played that game, but my fellow teammates did do it amazingly, so definitely the Flames.
Okay, and what would you say, Dave?
Oh, all the Disney puns. I'm gonna 1,000 points a peach.
Okay, 1,000 points a peach, absolutely. So with this, I've given a minute, so I will say that is more than enough time. And let's help me count up, and here we go. Flames, flames, flames were on fire. Mafia, flames, mafia, mafia, flames, mafia, flames, mafia, flames, 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 mafia, 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 flames. As Lord Frollo would say, hellfire, meaning flames, says James. Mafia, 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 the mafia, mafia, flames. Where are we up to now? How many flames do we have?
I got 15.
15. How many mafia do we have?
14.
Whoa! 14. So we will say the flames take the points. The flames take the point. So with this, audience, we're now going to go on to our finale round. We're going to go on to our finale round, which is going to be an impression battle royale. An impression battle royale. The traditional game that we have used to wrap things up here on Extreme Improv Xstreamed. But the way it works is we're going to get one performer from each team to each perform a character doing their best impression, and then we will have a very quick vote afterwards, and then we will get a bunch of points being able to be dished out this way. So rolling a dice to see who we will have go first, we are going to have Sujith, and Sujith, your opponent will be Diz. Sujith and Diz. This is impression battle royale. So just for clarity again, we're not going to have an advancing tournament on this round. It will just be like whatever, 1 versus 1 throughout until everyone's been used up. Right, so audience, continue to give us suggestions of well-known characters of fictional people from history. Now I need to find where there's the suggestion of characters. Could you please be for us Marilyn Monroe joining Mensa? Marilyn Monroe joining Mensa. Sujith, here you go.
It's so nice to be here. I know my skirt flies up, but it's at least it's high as my IQ. If you want to make my IQ go a little higher, I can lift my skirt a little higher. All I need is a lot of air coming out of that. And I also have my dear friend, Mr. Kennedy. In case you want, you can also look at his IQ and know that I'm smart enough to go behind the president. And I am setting the precedent of going behind the president, and I will be the resident lady in the White House. And now I know I'm going to die anyways, and the time is anyways going out. So Mensa, you better give me the highest IQ ever, because I'm the first babe to go behind a president and make him cheat. So Mensa, cheat on your score and give me a higher IQ.
Okay. Thank you very much there. Sujith as Marilyn Monroe. Next up, Diz, I believe. Diz, let's find a character for you. Could you be Tweety Bird finally killing off Sylvester? Tweety Bird finally killing off Suggestor. Mwahaha, as suggested by SWAT Deeds. And here you go.
Succotash, I killed him. Oh God, I didn't mean to kill him. I thought I saw a booty tat out in the back, and I thought, well, I'll just use this 45, and I thought maybe this will keep it from bothering me. And I pulled the trigger, and my little hand is so weak. I didn't think I could pull the trigger, but I did. And now he's dead. And now what am I gonna do with the rest of my wife? I got nobody. He was my foil. I have to end it all. There's nothing more for Tweety Boy. There's nothing more. I loved him.
Okay. No! I can't believe that. So, audience, it is now voting time. Once again, I'll allow a maximum of 1 minute voting time before we go on. So, either vote Diz, put the team name. Either vote Mafia, where we saw Diz as Tweety Bird, or put Flames, where we saw Sujith as Marilyn Monroe. So, with this, either put Marilyn Monroe, or I'm very confused with the verbiage I have to use here. Either put Mafia or Flames, basically, audience. You've got your favourites already. You know what you're doing. So, Dave, give us your expert analysis, even if you don't want to give us just by saying Mafia, because you know it's what's going to happen.
Oh, you know me so well. Well, there's no point in me saying anything, but I was going to say Diz for this on-point impression of Tweety Bird.
Okay. What would you say, George?
I would say both were good. Both were good in their own rights. I'm still going to root for Sujith, however, but both were fantastic.
Okay. So, with this, what would you say, Jojo?
They were both amazing, but killing yourself, Tweety Bird, I don't know what you were thinking. So, it's got to go to the Flames.
Okay, let's go over to the comment section, and here we go. We have votes for Mafia, the Mafia, Flames, Flames, Mafia. Audience, I will remind you, I am going to pay close attention. Do not double vote. I'm just going to double check something in a second. Flames on fire, Flames, Mafia, Sujith, Flames, Mafia, Flames, okay, Mafia again, Flames again, and then Kim Kardashian. Excellent, that's what we'll say is a character. And then Mafia again. So I think that one, the Mafia takes it. Although before, let me just give me... Okay. I know that we're going to end up running behind, but I just want to make sure we're not getting double votes. No, okay, I'm satisfied I'm not seeing double votes. Good. Audience, play nice. But that one goes to the Mafia. So, let's see who we will have go next. So representing, this time we will start with the Mafia. And we are going to have Marty. And your opponent is yourself. How about that? So your opponent is going to be... Oh, who's the nearest flame? Jojo. So, Marty and Jojo. Marty, you'll go first. Now, I said something about Kim Kardashian. Let's see if I can find that again. So, you are Kim Kardashian. You testify before Congress. Marty, you are Kim Kardashian. You justify before Congress. And here you go.
Oh my God, Congress, I can't believe that I'm here. Oh, it's just great to be testifying in front of you. I don't really know what I'm testifying about because I'm just kind of stupid, you know. But anyway, it's just great to be testifying with here. And do you like my outfit? Isn't it beautiful? Do you like my big fat ass? Oh my God, it's just so big and fat. Oh my God, do you like my gigantic hooters? Oh my God, I can get your vote any way I want, bitch, by shaking my money makers. Here you go, buddy. Here you go, Congress. Just have a look at that. Vote for the Kardashians. We are the best.
Okay. Well done there, Marty. Well done. So, with this, who was my flame? Jojo. Let's find a character for you. Audience, continue to give us suggestions of characters because they're definitely going to get buried in the votes now. And let's see. Could you be for us? Oh, no, we're gonna have something different. Right. These are audience. Give us better characters. Right. Okay. Could you please be for us? I can't give it any of these. Audience, give appropriate suggestions. Could you be for us? Luke Skywalker in therapy. And here you go.
So, I really thought he was my dad. And he wanted me to kill people. He told me to walk towards the light as well. And at one stage, he actually wanted me to kill Princess Leia. And I just couldn't do it. But, Chewie kept telling me, don't do it. But I did. I just had to. I had to feel and use the Force within. And that is why I'm here. To try and get some help. But I just don't know what sort of help I need. I just wish that these voices in my head would stop telling me to use the Force all the time.
Use the Force. And scene. Well done. So, audience, once again, it's voting time. Who do you vote for? Flames or Mafia? We saw Jojo as Luke Skywalker, so in which case vote Flames, and we saw Marty as Kim Kardashian, in which case vote Mafia. Put your votes into the comment section. Robbie Knuckles, what's your analysis of this situation?
I did enjoy them both, but you can't go against the family. You can't.
Okay. Guys, come up with some jokes or something, because we need something to fill this time, because we're just saying the name of our teams. Michael, what's your opinion? Or give it a go. Give us something.
Marty really represented Kim Kardashian well.
I like. Okay, Sujith. You were muted, Sujith.
I'm going to go with Jojo. It was an amazing performance. And I don't like Kim Kardashian.
Okay. So, with this, not a vote, just a shout out to Marty's Booty. So, it's not a vote. That's from Jessica Huff. And then we have votes for Mafia, Flames, Mafia, Mafia, the Mafia, Flames, Mafia, Mafia, Flames, Mafia, Mafia, Flames, Mafia. Mafia, let me just check to make sure this is still the current vote. Mafia, Mafia, Flames, Mafia, Flames, Mafia again. Flame on, Flames, Flames, Mafia, Mafia, Mafia. This girl is on fire, Flames, says Sandra. Oh, George, Mafia, so funny. Flames, and I think that's got to be the start of the vote there. Let me just check the timing. Yep. So that's what I'm going to say is the start of the vote. One more for Flames come through as I say it. How many do we have for Flames?
12.
12. How many for Mafia?
18.
18. So once again, I feel like I'm almost I'm definitely encouraging more audience to come on board, but audience, it is getting serious. So rally people, get more people tuning in, get those votes in. I'm just here to watch the chaos. So let's see. Right, I could just imagine people on the phone. You've got to tune into this thing. Right, okay. That's what I want. That's what I want. Right, so audience, not audience. I can't remember. Who hasn't had a go? Give me a wave.
Hello.
Okay, Dave for Mafia, but we'll start off with Flames, and we will have Michael. Okay, Michael, and then Dave.
Oh.
So, well, because I'm trying to reverse order, I think Mafia started last time. Right, anyway, Flames, Michael. An audience continue to give us characters because they're getting lost. Could you be, for us, could you be Christopher Walken, auctioneer? Christopher Walken, auctioneer. Okay? And here you go.
Got a lovely Ming vase from the Qing Dynasty. Bidding starts 100,000 pounds. Do I hear 100,000 pounds? We have 120,000 pounds. Beautiful vase. Ming Dynasty. They do not make them like this anymore. 200,000 pounds. Lady in the front. This would look great in your entryway to your third home. Keep the bidding coming. 500,000 pounds. Imagine this vase filled with cat litter or cat snacks. Beautiful in your cat's third home. Bidding 1,000,000 pounds. Fantastic. Let's keep the money going.
Okay, well done. Spectacular. I love it. Absolutely love that. I forget who help me out here. Dave. Thank you. Sorry. Okay, so Dave, could you be Paul McCartney investing in cryptocurrency? Paul McCartney investing in cryptocurrency.
I don't even know what cryptocurrency is. It's going to be fun.
I'm not going to lie, nor do I. Right, but here you go.
I think I can invest this cryptocurrency, whatever it may be, in an actual yellow submarine. I could use it to fund an actual yellow submarine. But then again, I don't know. I could also use this money to rename my band. Paul McCartney and the Beatles, or Paul McCartney and the Yellow Submarines, or I don't know any other songs from the Beatles. I actually feel ashamed that I don't know many of my own songs.
And that is that. Okay. So, audience, it is now voting time. Will you vote for Dave as Paul? Will you vote for Dave as Paul McCartney? So, in which case, vote Mafia, or will you vote for Michael as Christopher Walken, in which case, vote Flames.
Flames?
Put your votes into the... I'd like... No, so I'm not going to say what I was about to say. I was going to say, everyone's got open flames, and it just makes me worried that something's going to happen. Right, so anyway, with this, let's see. Nelson, what's your expert opinion of what's just transpired?
My expert opinion is that Dave tried awful hard, but Michael, he crushed it. So, Flames on this one.
Right. Diz.
As an American, I have to say that I've learned the hard way that we have to stick with our tribe, no matter how unknowledgeable or ill-prepared they might be. For that, I'm going to go with Mafia.
I love you too, Diz.
Okay. Danny.
I would say David did a good attempt, but it sounded like he needed a little help from his friends. So for that reason, I'm going to have to go to Michael.
Like it a lot. Let's go to the comment section and see what we have got. So now we have votes for Flames, Mafia, Flames, Mafia, The Mafia, Mafia, Flames, Mafia, Flames, Mafia, 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 Flames, 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 Michael, Mafia, Flames, 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 Mafia, Flames, 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 still current vote, Mafia again, and yay, Michael, that is still this one, but I think that's from someone who voted later. Let me just, I might be wrong on that. We're going to say that's it for now. How many votes did we get, Flames?
17.
17, 16. Okay. I don't know if the last one was a vote. I'll double check it. How many did we get for Mafia?
11.
7. 11. Okay, Flames, I'm
11.
willing to say you have got that one. Let's see what we've got here. Who has not had a go? Who has not had a go? I think we have 1 or 2 left. So we'll have 2 left. And let's see, for the... Well, we'll find out which team first. Okay, so for the Mafia, we will have Nelson, but you will go first, in fact. And for the Flames, we will have Danny O'George. Nelson and Danny. So, Nelson, let's find a character for you. Could you be for us? Gotta find some more. Oh, there was a funny comment here. Michael needed some more cowbell, so voting for Mafia's Yellow Submarine. How did I miss that one? Right, anyway. Let's have a look.
Oh, that's what it is.
Some comments which they're too elaborate for me to read, audience. Okay, so who's going first here? Help me out.
Me.
Nelson. Okay. Could you be Keanu Reeves going back in time to get rid of things he doesn't like? You are Keanu Reeves going back in time to get rid of things he doesn't like. And here you go.
Yes, I'm going back in time because I want to get rid of all the stuff that I don't need, like my voice. I need my voice changed, and I need new eyes, and definitely I got to have better hair. In fact, I don't even like me. I don't know if you like me, but I don't like me, so I will have everything changed, and I'll go from nickels to $100 bills. That's the best that I can be. So anyway, it's the change that'll begin in me that you will see, and I need to change.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much there, Nelson. So, Danny? Was it Danny?
Yeah.
Okay, let's find a character for you. Let's see. Could you be... let's see if we've got another character. Right. Okay, could you be Alan Rickman reading a bedtime story? Alan Rickman reading a bedtime story. Okay, audience, I'll ask you also, Be careful with some of the ones that are like that might be like bad taste, because we won't use them. Right. Okay. So, Danny, you are Alan Rickman reading a bedtime story. Begin.
Good evening, child. It is me, Alan Rickman. I am here to read you a bedtime story. I couldn't find anything in my library behind me, so tonight we're going to be reading from this book. I hope you enjoy. So, you and your writing, creative writing, starts with you, Mr. Potter. You are from the Potter family, yes. I didn't look at the contract before I got here, I'm sorry. With your imagination, I'm going Jamaican, I don't know why, I'm sorry, and interests, only you know what you want to write about. This is a boring book. Surely there must be the movie version of this I can just stick on for you. That makes you go to sleep faster. Yes, I'll just get the cocoa and I'll put the DVD on in a moment.
Okay, and as Danny O'George has left the screen, we will say that is the end of the impression. So, with that, audience, it is now voting time. Who would you vote for here? Would you vote for Hans Gruber, Danny O'George as Alan Rickman? Or would you vote for Nelson doing an impression of Keanu Reeves? Did he enter the Matrix there? So, either put Mafia to vote for Nelson or Flames to vote for Danny O'George. And let's ask, who haven't I asked in a while for their opinion? Jimmy Mack. How has that happened? Give me an opinion, please.
Yeah, I thought Nelson did pretty group, but Danny did Gruber.
Love it. What would you say, Sujith?
I think Alan Rickman was on point, especially the part where he said, Mr. Potter.
That is true. Point. He did famously say that. Jojo, what do you think?
Well, not only am I a Disney fan from earlier, I'm also a Harry Potter fan, and so is my nephew who's actually watching. So it's got to be Alan Rickman.
Okay, and Diz.
Yeah, Alan Rickman's oeuvre is more than just Harry Potter, But Keanu, he was all over the damn map. And so I think the Nelson has that. So I'm going to vote for Keanu.
Yes, you did. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Audience, we've got a report of a double vote. Audience, please don't. Because I will fine-tooth comb these if necessary, but it means that it will take longer to get through it. But let's have a look to when these will have started. Let's see. Okay, and here we go. Flames. Go Flames. Flames. Mafia. 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 Flames. Danny O'Flames says Owen O'Leary. The Mafia. 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 Flames. Danny had me in stitches. Mafia. 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 Flames. Mafia. Mafia. And I think that's where we're up to. So, let me just check. Is that where we're up to? I'm going to write down these time codes so that we make sure we get this right. And another one for Mafia and another one for Flames has come through. Flames are ace. We'll say that's where we're up to here. And thanks for the 4th and 5th shout out, says Owen O'Leary. Okay, how many did we get for Flames?
8 by that count.
8, really? Okay, I'll go back and check. How many did we get for Mafia?
9. I got 19.
19. Okay.
Oh, no, sorry, not 19, 14. That's when
14. I got 14 as well.
Okay, 14. Okay, we'll watch these things. Let me just go back and check for when I can be certain. I'm gonna put like a comment just to bookend. Hello. I'm gonna write. So now on that, no more votes after that. Okay, good. Oh, hang on. sorry, can we actually just do this one again? We're going to do this one again. We're going to do this one again because there's some suggestions of characters in between which I thought indicated, but they just came through in the middle of the votes. So here we go. Mafia, the Mafia, Mafia, Flames, Flames, Flame on baby, Flames, 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 Mafia, Danny, 110%, I'm dying with laughter. Mafia, Mafia, Flames, Flames. Vote for the Flaming Beard, Flames, Mafia, Flames Danny, Mafia, Flames, Mafia, Flames, Flames, Mafia, 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 Flames, Flames, Mafia, 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 Flames Danny, you had me in stitches, Mafia, 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 the Mafia, Danny, oh Flames, Flames, Mafia, 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 Flames, go Flames, Flames, Mafia, Flames are ace, and what is that now? Danny, or how many for Flames?
24.
Sorry?
I counted 24.
24, okay, that's a significantly different vote. Okay, how many did we have for Mafia?
Counted 25.
25.
Oh, it's controversial. I am willing, after a little bit of controversy here, to split the point. I'm willing to split the point because I can't be certain anymore on that one. It's too close, and I will check back during the next round to see about like a double vote. Because, audience, if you're double voting, I'm not going to count the votes from that person anymore, okay? Be good. Now, we have 2 players left. Rob and Jimmy Mac. So, who started in the last one?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
Mafia.
that means Jimmy Mac, you will start us off. And let's see. Ooh. Okay, I'll keep an eye on that. I'm not going to read that out here, but thank you, audience. Right, so let's get... Audience, give us a couple more characters. Well, in fact, unless you... No, don't bother. I'll just scroll back, because by the time we've got them, we won't need them anymore. So, who's starting us off? Jimmy Mac. Okay, could you be Jerry Seinfeld selling used cars? Could you be Jerry Seinfeld selling used cars? I feel like Rob thinks I just stole his heart from him. Right, okay, so Jimmy Mac, you're Jerry Seinfeld selling used cars. And here you go.
What's the deal with buying used cars? You wouldn't buy used chewing gum, am I right? And here I am pedaling these cars. That's sort of a pun on the pedal that you hit to use the gas. I mean, what's up with making out in the back seat anyway? What, do you not have a shanty you can go to make love to your high school girlfriend? I mean, come on. Oh, man, I've got this Geo Metro, but it doesn't work as a metronym. It doesn't, metronome, it doesn't keep time when I'm playing piano, does it? I mean, come on, people, what's going on? I bought my dad a Cadillac in one of the episodes of my show, and he sold it back. It was new, and now it's used. No one's buying it. Come on, Dad. And then that guy in Florida, he wouldn't put it into a pond. That's not where they go. Oh, I'm seeing the light. What else is in the news? Kramer never did anything wrong.
Okay. So, with this, Robbie Knuckles, you will go last. Now, let's find a character for you. Right, I've got one there. It's not that good, but I can't see most of them because of the vote, so let's just see if there is anything new since I said. Right, okay, they didn't. Great, I told them not to... oh no, this is a good one. SWAT Deeds has just come to the rescue. Could you be Fresh Prince doing Shakespeare, but hip-hop style? Could you be the Fresh Prince doing Shakespeare, but hip-hop style? Okay, and here you go.
Now, this is a story all about how William Shakespeare and got down now, and he wrote a little ditty about Romeo and about little old Romeo, and then went down and he killed himself because he doesn't know what he's doing on the shelf. But then he goes, "Oh no, how art thou there, Hamlet? What shall you do? I don't really know, but I don't like you. Let's go down and my friend's Othello. I'm gonna tell him 'cause he's a nice fellow. Let's get down and get down hearty. They're gonna remake Romeo in the 90s. Let's go down and it has a nice soundtrack. I didn't sing 'cause I got no back. I think I'm going now. You know, I have a migraine. This whole show's been painful and I got no grain. Yeah.
Okay, well done. Well done. Appreciate the effort there. So, audience, it is now voting time. Who would you vote for here? Would you vote for Commander Jimmy Mack as Jerry Seinfeld, so vote Flames, or would you vote for Robbie Knuckles as the Fresh Prince, in which case vote Mafia? So either Mafia or Flames. This is the final point that can be got in competitive play before afterwards we will go to the big and final vote. So let's ask Marty, what would you say?
Well, I enjoyed both, but I got to give it to Robbie Knuckles. Through a migraine, he performed brilliantly.
Okay. Yeah, but now we have migraines as a result. I'm joking, of course. I'm joking, of course. Michael, what would you say?
You know, I'm not going to pick either because both of them just kept going non-stop, like no pauses. I was really impressed with both.
Okay. What would you say is?
Oh, you know what? Jimmy's was fantastic. I just recently rewatched Seinfeld. There were so many touchstones and reference points and things like that. I really liked it. I can't rap. I wasn't expecting a lot. Robbie just knocked it out of the park. So I have to. It sounds like it's BS, but it's a Mafia vote.
Okay,
Sincerely.
yeah, no, I understand these things. And Jojo.
I'm a bit like Michael. I can't choose because they were both amazing. But I would say vote Flames.
Okay, with that, we will go over to the comment section and find where I put that buffer comment earlier. Okay, so get ready. And audience, if I find any double voting, I will discount that person's votes entirely going forwards. So be good. Right, so here we go. Owen O'Leary says, thanks for the 6th shout out. And then we have here Flames. And then we have Mafia, Flames, Flames, Mafia, Flames, 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 Mafia, Flames, Mafia, Mafia, Flames, Mafia, Flames, Flames for me, Flames, 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 Mafia, 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 Flames, Mafia, Mafia. Jerry Sign Flame, says Yummy No Bahamut. I vote Mafia, says Jessica Huff. This was the toughest decision of my life. No, she says, this is the toughest decision today. Jimmy's Jerry shouting was amazing, but Rob's rapping skills are superior. Mafia, Flames. Mafia, Rob, that was awesome, says Blondie Einstein. Hello, Blondie. What's the deal with Flames, says Owen O'Leary. Mafia, 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 Mafia. I know I made Rob happy with my suggestion, but that isn't a vote. Flames, Mafia, Mafia, Mafia. And voted Flames always. Mafia, great job, Rob. Flames, Mafia, degree of difficulty. Do we have to be good? I'm ready to fight a bitch, says Hannah Carey. Unbelievable. Okay, I'm going to put in another buffer vote, another buffer sentence. How many did we get there for Flames, please?
I got 20.
20, this is getting insane. How many did we get for Mafia?
26, I think.
I also had 26.
Okay, so I'm willing to say that Mafia took the point. Now, audience, indulge me for a moment because we're going to come to the final vote. But allow me just to set the scene a little bit here. Now, throughout this, it looks like... Now, there have been points won by both teams from audience votes, but it has perhaps slightly favoured Mafia. Flames did also get some extra points from the pun-based round. Things are very, very close. I won't count them out until we're quite towards the end, but things are very close, so every vote counts. Do not double vote. If you double vote, then none of your personal votes will be counted, and it will actually go against your team rather than help them, because then you won't even be giving them that one vote. So please do not double vote. And do not vote yet. Once again, audience, I'll remind you how this will work. There will be a 2-minute period of voting time. Any votes that come before I have started the timer or come after I have ended the timer will not be counted. In reality, you'll get ever so slightly longer than 2 minutes, just because of the time delay, and I will make sure on one of the platforms, at least one platform, you have been able to see that 2 minutes have passed. So it will actually give you a few extra seconds. Now, I would like you to vote either Flames or Mafia. Just put the name of the team to not confuse things, and that is to vote who is to become the 2022 Extreme Improv Xstreamed Team Champions. Okay? So, once again, and for perhaps the last time, I will now ask the performers during this, do not vote yourselves, you know the rules by now, but fill us with jokes, anecdotes, plug things that you've got coming up, just because I'm probably going to need 5 minutes to count everything. And voting starts now.
Great show, everybody. Thoroughly enjoyed playing with all of you.
Fantastic show, everybody.
Really good times, yeah.
A lot of fun.
Tons and tons of fun.
Now, not to bribe the viewing public, but again, here's my new son. Isn't he cute? Isn't he worth a vote?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look
Look at that. Look at that.
I gotta tell you, Diz, he didn't do great during the pun rounds tonight.
You know, he's not a pun guy. He's not a pun guy.
He did have the Lady Gaga joke.
He did.
Hilarious. I laughed out loud, but
you know, he's got a microphone, Jamie. What more do you want? What more do you want from a comedian? He's got a microphone. He's got a chair. He's very Martin Mull. Very Martin Mull.
Martin Mull. Yes.
Very Martin Mull. Sit down comic.
I'd like to say.
I've got nothing to show off.
I'd like to say. I just said I'd like to say that you know, you don't get an opportunity like this every day of the week. What an incredible group of folks you are, improvisers, and this was an incredible opportunity for me. Thanks for being a part.
Yeah, and a shout out to JoJo for being a little bit of diversity amongst this cast here.
I know. I've said it many a time. I could pull the diversity card down and say, vote Flames, only female left. Did I say that out loud?
That's fine. I used my newborn child to pander, so that's perfectly fine.
Hey, Danny, you've got the Moogle. How has nobody noticed my little black mage over here?
Oh, I noticed it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I got the Moogle.
I mean, what's the deal with Final Fantasy? They made like 7 of them. It clearly wasn't the final one.
Well, actually, they're making their 16th one.
These folks not know how to count.
And what's special about the 16th one is that one of the main sort of forces is a phoenix, and what's associated with phoenix? Flame.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can continue this in a second, but voting has now ended, audience. I'm going to put a note just to say voting has now ended. Okay, so anything that comes after this is too late. Right, so with this, continue, guys. I'm going to need a little bit more time.
Hey, Sujith.
Oh, it's too late, baby, now it's too late.
Late to apologize. I just want to say personally, it's so great to see you, Nelson.
Good to see you. It's been a while.
It has. I haven't made Inner City every Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 2 a.m.
Yes.
GMT.
What's it called?
Inner City Long Form Improv Jam.
Yes.
It's a musical jam, too. But there's musical and non-musical, so you can come and sing, because why not?
Oh, I love that.
I have to tell you, I won't be there tomorrow night. It's Super Bowl.
Oh, really?
It's the Super Bowl
Yes.
tomorrow.
Yes.
It is,
Yep.
yeah.
Wow, I had no idea.
A friend of mine plays on the Rams, so go around.
There you go.
Oh.
Except I don't think they're going to win.
On Miller,
Bengals are going to beat those Rams.
It's gonna be Miller
Like a
time.
drum. Like a drum.
You're not going to take that, are you, Rob?
Oh, shit,
that a
I just
pun?
lost my mouse. Sorry about
What'd
that.
you say, Danny?
So you're not going to stand for that, are you?
No.
No.
I didn't say it's going to be Miller time. Von Miller's not my friend, but he was a Bronco, so double go around. But I think Rams got it. It's going to be a great. I just want a good game, but it'd be nice.
Also, I'd like to, in sort of in line with what Nelson was saying, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank David for putting this together. And look at this from all over the world. You know,
And the challenge he
from all over
did,
the world.
like, it's just crazy. Like, so
It is.
thankful David does this stuff.
Yeah.
I would have pulled all my hair out if I had to deal with a lot of this shit. Like, he literally found a sub yesterday during the game. Like, that was just...
That was stressful.
How was that show, Michael, you little turncoat?
I brought him down from the inside, Jimmy.
That's true. His team did not pass on. That's true.
Oh, we passed on,
If I
right?
can tell a quick stupid story. I pulled jury duty recently, and I've talked about it a bunch, like how I was trying to get out of it. One of my strategies was that I was going to wear my my finalist medal from the singles improv championship and just refuse to take it off. And I was talking to one of my really good friends who's an assistant DA, and I was like, will that work? Like, will that get me out of it? And she was like, you'll look insane, but I don't think you'll get past the metal detectors.
Point.
You know, once David starts monetizing his YouTube channel, he can hire an assistant to count all the votes and be on the timer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost there. But to show how good I am, I'm literally going to use a calculator now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Almost there. Almost there.
If all of us can get 10 people, 10 people, 20
Those
people
10.
to get to subscribe to the YouTube channel, then David would have his 1,000.
By the way, if that calculator's wrong, you're going to hear some abacus words.
Haha, love it.
Abacus.
Extra point.
It'll
Yeah,
definitely
it may cause division amongst us.
it'll definitely be digitized.
Well, it's
Well,
all in the
any of
name of equality.
Will any of us remainder?
Just a fraction of them there.
We have to get to the root of it all.
Don't forget that I am a member of Pi.
Oh,
Okay,
far, this
I
is
now
an
have the
imaginary
results.
discussion.
Audience, just before we come to the results, I just want to thank you so much for all of the time, all of the suggestions, all of the votes. But I will just remind everyone out there that if you're a performer and you'd like to play with Extreme Improv, whether it's like virtually from anywhere around the world, or we are starting to get some live in-person shows back, which are going to be obviously UK based, but in the past we've been all over the world and done stuff, so connect with us is what I'm saying. But we have multiple shows every week, so there is a group called Extreme Improv Xstreamed. Find us, join it. Each week I put a sign-up sheet. Anyone's welcome to sign up to stuff, and then we'll try to slot you in so that you can play with us. It's been fantastic meeting so many new faces and everything along the way. But with this, I can now announce the Extreme Improv Xstreamed Team Champions 2022 are the Mafia! Well done! Well done! Well done! Congratulations to the Mafia, congratulations. And with this, let's display on the screen. You performers won't be able to see it, but Extreme Improv Xstreamed Team Champions 2022, the Mafia. There with some fireworks to boot. So, fantastic stuff. Audience, put any final thoughts or comments into the comment section. We'll endeavour to read them out at the end of the show. Now I can't take this off the screen. There we go. Off the screen with it. Okay, you've had enough fireworks. So, with this, we'll read them out at the end of the show, but I want to thank everyone that has taken part in the Extreme Improv Xstreamed Team Championships 2022 and the expanded festival with it, all of the guest shows as well. There's been some fantastic performers to be able to work and be able to see their work and everything as well. So, with this, first, for our flames, where can we find you? Michael!
Podcast voice time.
I'm on a duo called Charmers Duo, and we're playing with Highwire Improv roughly every other Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific. That is 0 o'clock Tuesdays GMT. But Highwire is also a great organization, so just check them out. Highwire Improv online.
Okay, fantastic stuff. Where can we find you, Sujith?
You can find me on the Improvisers at Instagram, and we have jams every Friday at 9:30 IST. That's where you can find me.
Okay, fantastic stuff. Thank you very much there, Sujith. Jojo, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Facebook at Jojo Ross or on Instagram at jo.r.32.
Okay, fantastic. Where can we find you, Jimmy Mack?
I have nothing to promote, but I just wanted to say, if the Flames had to lose this, I'm glad that we lost it to the Mafia. What a matchup. If I had to lose personally, I'm glad that I went down in flames. And David, they beat us. Straight up. PA them. PA those mian their miani.
And to you, my friend, and to you. Right, okay, Danny George, where can the people find you?
Okay, so you can find me as part of the Portsmouth Improv Experience. That is an anagram of pi, for those who like the literary puns, and the math pun I made earlier. We're on Facebook at Portsmouth Improv. I am on Twitter and Instagram at Danny Unplanned, and I can be found on Twitch at DownBeDanny.
Okay, fantastic. Are there any Flames who I have not come to? Okay, in which case, let's now come over to the champions of the 2022 Extreme Improv Extreme Team Championships, the Mafia, starting off with Dave MC. Say hello to the people.
Well, hello to the people. So you can find me I'm using a whiteboard. I've downgraded my Instagram, Darth Nocturnus, and my other Instagram account with my little friend who appears on Extreme, Mirty Blueberry, where you can catch his adventures. You can catch me also on Extreme, and possibly another character appearing on Extreme at some stage.
Ooh, teasers. Right, so where can we find you, Nelson?
You can find me, like I said, on Sundays with Tri-City Improv. I also do a lot of things with Honey Bunny Improv. And on Wednesday nights, I do many things with Mining for Gold. Aaron Shore.
Okay, fantastic stuff. Where can we find you, Marty?
On Instagram at What Would Jesus Glue, and here on Extreme Improv every once in a while with Improv Chattanooga. And I would just like to say that Extreme Improv has been one of the greatest experiences of my life. Meeting everyone, making friends online, doing improv. It has been so amazing.
Awesome. Thank you very much there, Marty. Diz, where can the people find you?
Oh, hey, well, you can find me, my troupe, Improv Chattanooga. We're on all your social medias. Just look for Improv Chattanooga. You can find me personally. Look for Stephen Diz. Also, sometimes put a 3000 at the end of that. That'll be me. And if you'd like to learn how to do some improv, I know David's got a book that he's going to sell here. Man, I've got a book too. It's a little tiny book. It's like 24 pages. It tells you everything you need to know about improv. Go there and go to the bottom of the page, and you can order some copies, and I'll send it right to you. And also, to echo what Nelson said, this has been a fantastic experience. And thank you, David, and everybody else for tuning in, and everybody for your votes.
Okay, and Robbie Knuckles. Rob, where can the people find you?
You can interact with me on Twitter at Caruso's3 or on Facebook, Improv Nights. That's a troupe I run. You can hire us in Southern California if you want some R-rated improv, or if you want PG, onlinevariettyshow.com, Polly's Picnic Live. We have a show online on Friday. I haven't checked the full cast yet. I know we have at least one Broadway singer performing this week. I'll be doing improv. And every Wednesday, I co-host the Second City Wham Bam Improv Jam. Anybody's welcome to come, from extreme beginners to extremely advanced. We just have a good time for an hour and a half, 5 p.m. Pacific time. And I, too, want to thank this audience and David, of course. Audience members have been cracking us up. You should join Extreme Improv shows. They're a lot of fun. It's been a fantastic journey for the past, a little over a year for myself. Met so many awesome people all around the world. And David is without a doubt the man. And, you can find me on Extreme Improv almost every week as well.
Awesome. So once again, I would want to give it up for both teams. First of all, the Flames are runners-up today. And of course, for our champions, the Mafia. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Have a quick look at the comments, but I know that we've massively overrun now, so we'll just read a couple of things out here. So we've got here, so much fun. Thank you all, says Dorna. And let's have a look. Well done, Mafia. Well done, says Hannah Carey. Congratulations to both team. That was fun. Woo, says Lindsay. SWAT Deeds. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate you watching, Zed. Awesome show, David. Thank you for bringing us all these fantastic shows to us all the time. You're very, very welcome. Let's have a look what we've got here. Danny is very, very good, says Katie. Yay, Rob. One of my faves. Danny, the trimmed Kratos. Sorry, I couldn't read it. Shout out to Wham Bam Improv Jam, says Jessica Huff. Well done, all. Guys, we're going to wrap things up there. Thank you so much. And so, until next time, stay safe. Always stay extremed. And ciao for now. Boom. And we're off the air.
Great job, everybody.
Well done. That's a great show, everyone.
Fantastic.
Great job, Dave.
Awesome. And I forgot to plug my book, but oh well.